Good morning. Welcome to Under the Hood with Mike Garrison, author of Can I Borrow Your Car? And next Tuesday, Would You Build This? My new book. Interesting. We'll see how this video goes. You don't always get to pick your exit. This is something I've talked about before. It's one of my keynote speeches. It's about my story. Dressed for church, getting ready, 3.5 hours later, firstborn son, born extremely premature. And as a result of ongoing situation over the next year or two, ended up losing everything except my marriage. And that sucked. Anyways, why am I telling you this? Here's why. I think one of the biggest challenges that really successful owners of financial services firms, and quite frankly, businesses in general have, is there's a dichotomy, right? The dichotomy is yes, you have to run your business well and you have to save money and you have to prepare for an exit. You have to prepare for a lifestyle in the future. Unless you plan on dying at your desk, which of course is your decision. Might not work out so great for everybody else, including you. But back to the point. The point is you don't know when that exit's going to come. And one of the greatest tragedies is that the statistics are really clear on this, is that the vast majority of business owners that successfully sell their company are unhappy a year later. I think 75 to 80%, maybe 82%. Anyways, I should know that, but it's high. And these are people that sold their company. Why are they miserable? Well, people will tell you it's identity. People will tell you all these different things. And I'm here to tell you this. What happened is they didn't exit their company in their schedule before they sold it. And so if you are spending all your time in the business working and not pursuing things that provide you meaning outside the business, maybe it's identity, call it whatever you want. I'm just going to say this: live now, joy and vitality now. Don't wait to figure out if you're going to love fly fishing 2 or 3 days a week after you sell your company. Do it now. Hear me. This is what I think gets missed. I stress test for all my clients if they allow me. And going forward, I'm not going to get more flexible on this. I stress test their life after exit, before exit. Meaning, hear me. If you can take a day off during the work week without having to be run around by your phone, without having to answer it, without having to fix problems, if you can do that one day per week during the week, doing what makes you feel wonderful. Okay. And this is whatever it is, gardening. Great. So my friend, Larry Prince, Larry, you getting a shout out. Larry's from New Jersey. He, very supportive of my fly fishing, obsession, does not share it, but you know what he loves? He loves gardening. I mean, he loves it. I got him to talk about this last week with me. And man, Larry, he's a talkative guy, but not verbose. Larry was talking to me about gardening and how great it is and how wonderful it is. And I'm like, man, that's beautiful. You own a business. If you're a financial advisor, what have you been telling yourself that you'll do later? Whatever that is, do it now. Do it now while you've got the cash flow and resources and health to pursue it. And by the way, here's the great news. If you work with somebody, yours truly, for example, or other good coaches, we are going to encourage you and support you in designing a business that runs without you so that you can pursue life, joy, and vitality now. And guess what? That business becomes less centralized around you, more transferable as a direct result, and more valuable. This is how I do it. It sounds crazy, right? There's all kinds of, different things you do: HR, operations, finance, blah, blah. All that stuff counts. But my secret of my system, finish with a sprint, is let's decentralize you by centralizing you on what brings you life, joy, and meaning now. Let's make your business more valuable, not by forcing you to not run it, but by forcing you to do things that make you alive. So I don't know if this made any sense, but it's the video and it's what I do. I talk about this 5 days a week, and sometimes on the weekend. You know the deal, right? Be real, be human, be authentic. And buy my book. Would you build this? Mike Garrison, Amazon next Tuesday.